Hi Aquarius, welcome to How Love Tarot. This is your money, career, and finance reading. Spirit, may I have the present position for Aquarius, please? Thank you. Please keep it on the table. I have the Four of Coins in the upright position. I have the King of Wands in the upright position. Spirit tells me I have the Challenge here. No, tell me again. Strength, thank you. Which way is this? Challenge, thank you. Challenge, and the outcome. Oh, okay. All right, Aquarius, let's take a look at what's going on with you. What we have here is the Four of Coins in the upright position for your present position, and we have the King of Wands. This is very interesting. So what we have is insights that come from meditation, the need to take a rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. There's mental exhaustion that's present, and it feels like there may be some restless sleep or not sleeping quite as well as you need to. So here what we have is you kind of centering and needing to understand how you want to move forward passionately. Here, Spirit, tell me more about money, career, and finance. Can you be more specific for me? Thank you. So here we have in the present position, motivational, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious, taking a leadership role, stepping into the spotlight, public speaking, keep your eyes on the big picture. Communicate your vision, don't be sensitive to criticism. So what it feels like here is that you're mentally preparing for a shift in regards to leveling up or doing something different to what you are experiencing currently. It does feel like in your career that you are taking, well, it feels like in your career for some of you, there is, okay, so I'm feeling quite a lot of things now suddenly. So it feels like for some of you, you're kind of going through the motions and acting it out. For others of you, I do feel like you're looking at what the needs are of the people around you and how to take that into consideration as you take your own passions and desires into consideration. I do feel here that you've ignored what it is that you need for a very, very long time. And there is a need for reciprocal energy. There is a need now in your life, Aquarius, to really get some needs met. I do feel like there's a lot of self-sacrificing here for others. I do feel like your happiness has not been really present in the way that it needs to be. I do feel like you get it in drips and drabs, and I do feel here that you're taking on something to do with publicity or a public role. For some of you here in Korea, I do feel like there are some people that are very, very focused on what you're going to decide and what you're going to do. I do feel like you're at a point in your life that you can communicate your vision, and I do feel like others are going to give you feedback and that you're receiving feedback. I do feel like somehow here for many of you, like the scepter is being handed to you, right? You know, like in a relay race where somebody gives you the baton and asks you to take over. So I do feel like for some of you, you're being asked to take over something quite established here. And I do feel like you were kind of consciously or unconsciously always in that role, preparing for it. And but that you're in a certain space in your life right now, like as if you realize the huge commitment it will take, and you're not sure you want to be there right now. That's what it shows in the current position. In your strength position, what we have here is seeds. Well, we have the Seven of Coins, and so what we have here, well, the Seven of Pentacles. So what we have here is seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, unnecessary worry. I do feel like that. I do feel like almost as if you are worried about things that may never happen. And I feel like you're a little bit over prepared. And so in your strength position, I do feel like there's a need to tend to what is right in front of you. And I do feel as if the plans that you're making for the future are going to bloom. I do feel like investments, money, how you're thinking about your future, I do feel like because you're so focused on it, and I don't feel like there's fear behind it. And I think that's why you're going to end up manifesting it, Aquarius, because you're looking at it from an unemotional perspective. You're looking, meaning that you're not saying to yourself, well, I'm afraid of this happening, and what if. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like doubt and fear are in your energy. What I feel here is a certainty of, okay, this is how I want my future to look. I want these certain things to manifest, and it's just a matter of time before it does. And until that point, I will nurture what I'm doing right now, and I will give to it. But I know that and this is part of Spirit is making me feel here that with the over preparedness, it's kind of like you're looking out for the future. And so your mind is on the future a lot, but I don't feel like there's any fear here. There's no doubt here. It's just kind of like, I'm going to keep doing this until a certain point. And at this point, I want to be doing X, Y, and Z, and I want this type of financial abundance. And because you don't have any fear, I do feel like it's going to flow in the future. Here in the challenge, we have the King of Coins in the reverse. And so what we have here is that you're not really tolerant of an institution or a system that you're in right now. It does feel like you want out of it, even though it feels as if others want it for you and there's an expectation. I do feel here that that you're not going to be happy in this situation, and you're just kind of buying your time is what it feels like. In the challenge also, what we have is the Ten of Swords, actually. What we have is the Ten of Swords. And so the challenge here is waiting for the right time in order to move forward in a way that is going to bring you happiness and take the weight off your shoulders. It does feel like people, I feel like a push and pull energy here with the challenge, right? There's expectations of what people want of you. And they're not really understanding that you have your own dreams and desires, and you want to explore a certain direction in your life that maybe you have never fully explored before. And so, but I don't feel like anymore that this has control over you, what others expect you to do. I feel like no matter what, you are heading into your own destiny, and you've kind of, when this chapter of your life closes, Aquarius, it does feel like you'll be 100% ready. In your mind, it does feel like you're ready and you want it to happen sooner than it will. So there's certain constraints that you have to adhere to. There's certain limitations in your environment. But then I know that you know that it's sitting in your future. It's just a matter of timing. Here in the outcome, we have you accomplishing what you want. And so we have stability. We have the Ten of Coins, financial security for yourself and for your family, inheritance or a retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in family tree, passing on knowledge. So I do feel here that there are new beginnings in your future. I do feel here that I feel like your vision is so clear for yourself and for your future that it has no reason not to manifest. I do feel here that what you are building is strong and steady, and others will be able to reap the benefit of your sacrifice. And this does feel like a sacrifice that you are currently making. It does feel like you're going to have a lot of financial security and a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness, a lot of freedom. And I do feel like you're going to be exploring things in a way that you never thought possible. So that is, Spirit makes me feel here that for some of you, this is happening now in the month of June, but for many of you, this is like years down the line. Like there's something that you're waiting for, and it almost feels like the next generation, having to do with your career, your outcome, your money. So I feel like it's all good, Aquarius. It's just kind of a bit of a waiting game. Aquarius, that is your reading. Please subscribe, like, share the video, and I hope the reading was helpful, and I will see you in the next video.